So let's get started with the first disadvantage in the iQOO 9 SE device, so which is something related to the call recording functionality. The main reason why I thought of listing out this disadvantage is because in this iQOO 9 SE you do get the Google dialer. As you can see, it's exactly Google dialer. Because of this Google dialer, what happens is that the call recording is only possible with the announcement. Without announcement you cannot do any kind of call recording. So you might be thinking why I did include this in the disadvantage, because most of the other smartphones, they are actually releasing with the same way. But the iQOO 7 right now, which has got the iQOO dialer, as you can clearly see friends, iQOO dialer. In this iQOO 7 right now I can actually record the calls without any kind of announcement in this device. It's kind of possible. Same thing I was expecting in the iQOO 9 SE device, same thing to have, but that's not the case. So there is call recording with the announcement in this device. That's something you should know in the iQOO 9 SE device. And second disadvantage is something related to the display of this iQOO 9 SE. And for all the disadvantages, whatever I mentioned in this video, I did upload the individual videos as well. Please make sure to check the playlist. So go to the playlist of the iQOO 9 SE and try to click on that and try to watch the videos, friends, which you will definitely understand what's going on with the iQOO 9 SE, in case if you're serious about buying this device. So the disadvantage second is that regarding the display, which is a low light flickering effect which is going on in this device. So as you can clearly see, friends, this is called the flickering issue which is going on in this device. Low brightness flickering issue. So you might be thinking that it's kind of common, right? So why it's kind of disadvantage? It's not common because only few phones will be having this kind of disadvantage in this iQOO phones. But for example, in the iQOO 7 device, this is iQOO 7 device, there's an option in the display which is called the low light flickering. If I try to disable this, even this iQOO phone also will be showing this kind of flickering effect. As you can see, friends, iQOO 7. And right now I do have the option, so problem solved, everything is solved. In the iQOO 9 SE, there is no such option which is present in the display. There's no option for the low light flickering mode. As you can clearly see, there's no option. So that's the reason iQOO should implement this kind of feature, which is low brightness flickering feature, which is present in the iQOO 7 in this device. So these are the second advantage, which are disadvantage, which are mentioning on the iQOO 9 SE device. So first is the call recording, second is the screen flickering issue, and third will be something related to the Battlegrounds mobile game 90 FPS touch lag issues. Yes, friends, in the Battlegrounds mobile game, when you are trying to play this game using the 90 FPS, I mean with the game frame interpolation, there will be lag. Yes, there will be touch lag issues happening in this device. So make sure to watch my video which I did upload just now. So check out this video, friends, about the 90 FPS complete gameplay experience. I did try to show in that video. So where if I try to use this game frame interpolation, the gameplay used to get completely like little bit kind of lag. I was unable to play very smooth for some weird reason. I'm not sure why it's happening, but I didn't play the game properly using the game frame interpolation. And without game frame interpolation, no problem. The phone was able to handle like pretty good. Nothing much major complaints without any kind of game frame interpolation. But thing is that it will be stuck to the 60 FPS. If you use the game frame interpolation, it will come to the 90 FPS. So that's the reason, friends, I thought of just letting you know. So this is a kind of gimmick, but it's not implemented properly in this iQOO 9 SE device. There's been some kind of gyro sensor issues as well sometimes, and touch lag there's a lot of touch lag at this moment. As you can see, so much of touch lag is happening at this point in the iQOO 9 SE. It's not that good to play in the game frame interpolation mode. As you can see, friends, some kind of lag is there. That's the reason I was unable to play properly as well. But if I try to disable this game for interpolation, now I can actually play the game pretty good. As you can see, very smooth. I can actually feel the difference. So the game frame interpolation is supposed to increase the smoothness of the gaming, not decrease. As you can see, friends, overall it's kind of pretty good, but with the game frame interpolation it's not that great. So with the game frame interpolation it's not that good. So these are the another disadvantage which I thought of mentioning on this iQOO 9 SE device. So next thing is something related to the heating issue. Some of the users who did purchase this iQOO 9 SE, they did mention that the phone is slightly kind of heating up. Yes, if you are new to this Snapdragon 888 processor, you will definitely feel slightly high temperatures in this device than normal. That's something you should definitely understand about this iQOO 9 SE. So when compared with the iQOO 7 device, overall there's a difference of close to 2 to 3 degrees higher will be there in this device, in the iQOO 9 SE device when compared with the iQOO 7 smartphone. So you might be able to notice slightly higher heating issues in the iQOO 9 SE device. So in my testing, I did notice little bit, but not like huge heating issue, just a little bit. Kind of out of 5, if you ask me, how much it's kind of really danger, I would say maybe out of 5 I would give 3.5 or maybe 4, not 5 out of 5. That heating is kind of close to 40 degrees, not kind of close to 45 or maybe 50. It's only kind of close to 40 degrees Celsius. So that's something you should know, and that will definitely impact the battery life sometimes, where you might get the screen on time slightly kind of close to 6 hours. That will definitely impact on the battery life. So make sure to stay tuned for my battery draining test videos on this device, where I'll try to upload as soon as possible on this phone regarding the battery draining details. And final disadvantage, something to do with the haptic feedback. Haptic feedback, this is my first time saying like this haptic feedback is not that good while typing, because usually the iQOO phones, they'll have a very good haptic feedback. But unfortunately, some kind of software issue, I guess, the haptic feedback while typing, I'm not getting any feel. So there's very strong haptic feedback in the iQOO 7 device, one of the strongest I would say. But when compared with the iQOO 7, this iQOO 9 SE doesn't feel that much strong haptic feedback. So I'm not sure what has happened with this iQOO phone especially. So even I did try to use the highest touch as possible, as you can see, touch vibrations, but it's not working that good. So make sure to check out the playlist, friends. Only the playlist videos will definitely help you to know what's going on with the haptic feedback and everything. All the disadvantages I did point out exactly, and I uploaded individual videos. So make sure to check the playlist for more videos on this particular topics about the haptic feedback and screen flickering issues and all the aspects. That's it, friends. Thank you for watching. This is my complete review about this iQOO 9 SE regarding the top 5 disadvantages. Some of the disadvantages may be impacting you, some may not impact you, but it's good to know all the disadvantages before you actually spend this much of huge money of your savings. So that's what my main intention of making this video. I'm not against this iQOO brand or any other brand. So in fact, as I said, I did purchase all these phones with my own money. So that's what, friends. And meanwhile, signing off until I stay for more updates. Until then, bye.